I said, like, they ain't a Roger Rabbit. This is not classic. You said you was gonna buy me. Ain't no taking back your words now. You meant it, Sam. My homie got the 38. Crip roll with something special. Lieutenant Dan in the family. I said, Lieutenant Dan, and the fam got your back, roll deep, the full enemy shit, or a gun club. You get the short end of the stick, boy, you the 70 shit. I said, he sounds ain't all I got. I thought he said easy. I'm a man, but it's like playing peekaboo with your children. That's why. Why? This kid can't see me with the hands, but you be woo! That was winning.
Welcome to the Outsider Media Group. We talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biasness here. And tonight, me and KTL, and we got the homie Note, man. We gonna recap this battle of the Bayou event that happened last night, which both of these fellas was a participant in. Man, fellas, introduce yourself, and we're gonna take off.
Go ahead, you first, my boy.
Hey, it's Note, man. I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I just started battling. I've probably been battling about a year now. Just loving the culture, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. And you already know who this is, man. I've done enough promo. Let's just get to it.
Okay, now I'd like to make a correction. That's Fire in the Bayou. You know what I'm saying? My bad about that.
Hey, yo, it's all good. But all right, so let's see. Let's get into it. You know what I mean? Note, you ready? We're gonna go.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna
ready.
do all the matches in order. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. The night kicked off with Herc the Great versus KTL, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let me just say, man, my nigga KTL. I'ma just put it out there like that, cause man, the crowd was feeling him. I don't know if they was, you know what I'm saying, giving the extra boost, cause you know what I'm saying, my boy is not the same pigment, but you know, like, but he was still killing it, bro. I mean, his shit was landing. You know what I'm saying? His shit was landing, and I mean, that's really all you can ask out of a crowd is, you know, just to get that reaction. And he was getting it. He was definitely getting it. So I think he 30. I think it was a 3-0. I don't think it was. I'm not gonna say it was a body, but it was definitely a 3-0. He won every single round. There's no debate on that.
Yeah, I seen from the little clip that KTL sent me, you know what I'm saying? They was definitely fucking with his bars, yo. You know what I mean? So I seen the love he was getting. I just can't wait till it drop and we can actually see it on YouTube, whatever. But from what I seen, plus, you know, I've already heard the homies bars, so it was good seeing that other people reacted how I did. Like, I'm gonna react to it because, of course, I talk to this motherfucker every day. So, you know what I mean? But for people that don't know him and react the way that I react to this bars, man, that was dope right there.
Yeah. Let me say this, man. You know what I mean? Like so when it comes to first off, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and shout Herc out, man. You know what I mean? He did his thing, man. He was like posted up, you know what I mean? I don't know if he knew exactly what to expect because, like, you know what I mean, he ain't seen my live footage or none of that. But he did well in terms of performance, you know what I mean? Like he was moving around, you know what I mean? He was very animated and whatnot. But just, you know what I mean, in terms of content, it was a very wide gap. So that's really how I felt when it came to that, man. I like I said, I've heard a lot of people say it was a 30. I think it was a 30, you know what I mean? He even had like some stumbles, but even without it, I think that just in terms of content, like the crowd was fucking with me. I think like they were trying to say, like somebody was trying to say it was gas. I was like, how is it gas? Nobody really knows me. Like, but it is what it is, man.
It was probably his cousin in the crowd, yo. But he lost a round. He probably lost a round off top of them cuffs and them Jinko jeans, yo.
Boy, listen, I was standing back there. I'm like, bro, like I know KTL don't really rebuttal or like freestyle or nothing like that, but I was like, bro, you cuffs,
I thought, bro, I wasn't even paying attention to his outfit like that. I was like, here, man, let me just, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't even tripping. Like, he didn't say anything good I thought like was worthy of a rebuttal, but I really, Like we gonna get to it later, Note, but I think the crowd had it walk into the outfits. You know what I mean, with the rest of the night.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But no, man. Like I say, so I think it was a very good. You know, what I mean, I think the footage is gonna look fire whenever it drops, man.
Definitely,
It
definitely.
definitely will be dropping. Like I already talked to the league owner and whatnot on that front. Um,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was just like the crowd literally like there was some point where they were actually just yelling like every bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No, and then I'm not gonna spoil like any other material, but I remember there was one time where the gentleman did scheme the card. You know what I mean? And I was looking out in the
Yeah.
crowd, and when he got to Note's name, Note was like, "Oh man, here we go!" Like,
Yeah. I was like, man, don't fuck my name up. Like, don't fuck my shit up. I was like, this is ass. Like, but that was a pretty. I don't know. I think he failed on that one. That's my opinion. I think he, you know.
yeah. But all right, man, that's enough. You know what I mean? Talking about me. So the next battle on the card was Note versus Stiff, man, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this off by saying I missed Note's first round because I was like they did the little post battle interviews or whatever.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
was back there doing mine. I heard that he had a little bit of a slip up, you know what I mean, in the first. Um, I got there to hear Stiff's first round, and he was cooking, you know what I mean. I think that he ended up having like a choke, like a mess up. I think it was worse than Notes. So
Yeah.
in my opinion, I think that I give that round to Note. Uh, I think that the second round is where you decide the battle because they both got through their material clean. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
both had some things that like rocked the room.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's I'm calling it debatable right now battle because
Hmm.
I don't know who I think took that second. I got to see it again. But
Yeah.
and then the third round, Note Note came out the gate swinging. You know what I mean? It's like he was kind of just talking to him, man, and the crowd was loving it incredibly, man. But
But
like
then,
it's but and then you know what I mean, and then no, you know what I mean. Note got a little bit of the hiccups. It was like it was kind of bad, but he got back into it, you know what I mean? And then Stiff got through his round. He had a stumble, but it was like it's still like Notes was worse, so I give Stiff the third round, you know what I mean? But I think that in terms of just battle, it was the best back and forth of the night. I think that was pretty widely agreed upon just cuz if you don't take away too many points for like them messing up, it in terms of content by and far it was the best back and forth of the night.
definitely, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Earl was definitely active in this battle. No disrespect, but we gotta call it for what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
go ahead, no.
But
Shit.
on top of that though, but listen though, as long as the material that you did spit and was out there was good, you know what I'm saying? People see the potential. It's I guess, is this your first live battle?
Yeah, that was my first live battle, man. I'll give y'all my take on it. What I was kind of thinking through the whole thing. That battle right there, it really wasn't for. Really didn't care about, you know what I'm saying, because one, it gave me it gave me experience. But that first round, uh, it's like KTL says, it's kind of
Hey, just a second, Note. I don't mean to cut you off, but I forgot to mention, you know what I mean? Note kind of for the coin toss, and he just, you know what I mean, just out the gate toss. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. Honestly, I had been telling KTL the whole night. I was like, man, I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. Like, what I'm. I actually decided, like, while it was happening, I was like, man, fuck this. I was like, excuse my language, but I was like, man, fuck this, and I just went off. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I think that first round. Granted, me and Steph definitely did both. Have our little. I think as far as content though, I mean, on the re I think my content might have beat him on that in that first round. Um, and when I start my second round, you kind of hear what I'm really talking about as far as the stiff amazing battler. Don't get me wrong, but he has a following
He
that
had the hometown
yeah
advantage. Like,
he had his whole squad with him. You know, probably 15, 20 people deep, and in a venue, you know, you got maybe 100, 120 people, big percentage, and it kind of sways the crowd as well to be like, all right, yeah, I guess that was hard, you know. So
mm-hmm.
so that that definitely played a part in it. You know, and I had already said it in my second round. I had pre-written it because I already knew it was gonna happen. But that second round, to be honest, I think I won the second round. I think just as far as content, you know, my shit hit hard as fucking. And the reason I say that is because for me to get a quotable from C3, okay, when for
Oh yeah,
her
we're
to,
gonna get to that too.
oh boy,
Oh yeah, that's
you know what I'm
dope. That's dope right there.
bro. You know what I'm saying? That in itself, I mean, that kind of tells you you know what I'm saying, the level I was on that second round. That second round, I was cooking. Uh, Now, as far as the third, I did. You know, I came out swinging. I came out. It was good. But then I let the crowd reaction kind of, you know, like I said, it's my first battle. I'm trying to get used to the crowd interrupting me and stuff. So, you know, I kind of let the crowd, you know, get to me, and I kind of slipped up, and it took me a second to actually, my bad, to actually find my place. Um, it actually got to the point where I was like, man, like I'm just gonna have to skip over this little tiny scheme. I only had one bar left on that whole scheme anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, all right, well, I mean, it's pointless at this, you know, at this point it's pointless. So then I go into the segment where I know for a fact I can finish this out strong. And I did that. I finished it out strong as hell. And you know, it got the reactions that it was supposed to. You know, it just if I hadn't, you know, messed up on that little segment, you know, it probably would have been a different story. But um, you know, that just last night, man, last night was amazing. I'm glad I got to spend it with KTL too. Dude is crazy. I mean, he's crazy, man. He's cool as fuck. Um, but nah, man, you know, just being around the culture, being around people, you know, that have been doing this, people who are, you know, successful in doing this. We talking 40 bars, you know, just being in her presence, man. You should have seen my face when she walked in. Her, you know, I got to kick it with with Big Cannon, you know what I'm saying? I got to chill with Big Cannon, you know what I'm saying? Scotty, official, you know, Zan, a couple other people, man. It was just amazing, you know, amazing. And then kicking it with C3 afterwards as well. But yeah, I'm telling you, just last night it was amazing.
I mean, it was good, you know what I mean, to not just always have to be a battle. Like, sometimes it's just good to be able to, okay, after I done spit my bars, like, I can just
Yeah,
be a fan, you feel me?
exactly.
But I don't want to, you know what I mean? I know I said I was done, but I wanted to speak one more thing about my match I forgot about, which I wanted to ask a note about,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man.
So was it just me? I think did Herc do the math Hoffa thing where it was like, hey, yo, hold it down in the crowd, and nobody was
Yes,
saying anything in the first place?
yes.
Like
The
I
whole
sat there for a second,
listen, it was the whole battle.
I
It
was
was the
like, no
whole
one was
battle, bro.
saying nothing.
Yeah, it was the whole battle. Like, he do that little thing where he'll like start laughing, like, "Wait, what'd you say? Ain't nobody talking to you, man. Wrap your wrap your rounds, bro." Like, you know, and and I'm like, dude, like, I really don't want to be the one to say nothing because this is not my hometown. I only got KTL and his cousin here who ain't really part of the scene. So let me just shut my mouth, you know. So yeah, but he was doing that. He was doing that the whole battle.
Hey, yo, Note, man, I said you should have gone up there. You know what I mean? All cripped out and shit. That way you and Stiff could have marketed, clickbaited y'all shit as Crip versus Blood or something, man.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, you know, and the reason why I kind of tried to steer away from that was because, like I told you, bro, it's just not. It's not as any type of person. It's not smart, and I'm never gonna deny my set. You feel me? That's never gonna
Exactly.
happen. You know what I mean? But it's just about being smart and understanding your surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because
Exactly, we was outnumbered.
Note had a part in his round, you know what I mean, where he kind of like talks about gang affiliation. He's like, bro,
Yeah.
we in flood country right now. He was like, I don't know if
Mhm.
this is gonna get a good reaction.
But it did. It got an amazing reaction. And that, dude, it hit. And I was like, actually, the part where I started stumbling was after that, because I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting that shit to hit as hard as it
The
did.
crowd kind of helped you out a little bit too, you know what I mean? There was they said something. They were like, yeah, talk that Big Gerald shit. And then was, why you acting out, Gerald? And everybody, yeah, like.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It my third round was definitely, I mean, as far as the whole battle, content was fucking amazing on both sides, you know. I guess it comes down to, you know, the stumbles. And you know, I think Stiff took it. I'm gonna be honest about my shit, you know. I think Stiff took it, and it was because of, you know, it was me, it was my mistakes. So but I'm real about my shit. Stiff definitely, you know what I mean? He came with it, but you know, at the same time, I do want to address something. And I typically, like, I don't really say nothing about it, but I think there was a whole bunch of bars in there last night that were kind of said already. That were said already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the Similac thing.
Yeah.
The crowd went crazy for that, and I'm like, bro, like 6 battlers have already. Do y'all not watch battle rap? Because like 6 people have already said that.
There was
and he said something.
I mean, they went crazy for an X-Man scheme, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had that 5 heartbeats on the hood that I even felt victim to, you know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's why I ain't telling you, it was Briz Rothstein versus it was Ill Will. It was Ill Will that said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually said that. And I was like, damn, like he pretty much copied that shit like word for word. And then I don't know if he had, you know, did what you did, you know, checked out all the battlers and, you know, at least a battle from each person. But that whole X-Men scheme with the Marvel and the Mystique, if you remember, sir, my I Am the Night battle, that was my opening scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I said y'all want to Marvel, y'all want to Marvel when he get to Raven real fast. So I'll switch my shit up to match yours. I mean, I'll Mystique you. And so he pretty much said like damn near the same thing. And I was like, oh, that's why I was looking at you. You looked at me like, what the fuck?
That shit's serious.
Yeah, let's go ahead to this next battle, man. Next battle.
Yeah, that's a fact. So like I say, I missed the first round of this too, because you know what I mean, I was in there like listening to Notes like post-match interview. But next was they had Case and Fool next, right? So Fool got to go first, you know what I mean? And from what I heard back there, he was bombing.
He was eating. Yeah, he was eating. Mm-hmm.
Case came up there and just decided to freestyle all 3 rounds, man.
Yeah.
Not the best decision.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was
pretty. I remember at one point, I think he had something about like, I'm not even gonna battle you. I'm just gonna sit here and sip this water. He opens up the water and
didn't even drink the water. And then he just put the cap back on it. I'm like, okay. No, but that's what we were talking about when he said he was gonna talk to his outfit. I was like, okay, so we did get some freestyle bars about a bad outfit here tonight or some shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, Fool first and second, he was bombing on him. The third, he decided he wanted to freestyle with him. So I mean, I guess you can call that debatable, but it's a clear at least 2-1, if not a 30. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You probably, I'm to say it, but you probably won't see Case back.
No.
He just kind of shot himself in the foot, man. Let me go ahead and address this. Bob didn't show up to battle Pesto. Good Written's opponent didn't show up. And Zan's opponent didn't show up. Matrix didn't show up. So that's 3 no-shows, you know what I mean? Like they still let Good Written's get his round off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the crowd was definitely restless there.
Yeah, they were
I didn't
not
like
restless, and it was disrespectful. I mean,
that.
like, damn, like I was like, man, just let him get his rounds off, man. Like, come on, man. Like, this man traveled this far, and somebody no showed him,
Wrote
and then
for 3 different people. You know what I mean?
yeah, 3 different people, and I told KT, I was like, yo, I told you, I was like, man, like if it was me, I would have asked for some type of reimbursement because y'all got me, being a battler. You got me switching up 3 different times. You know what I'm saying? And then for this dude to not even show up.
Not even show up. Yeah.
Not even show up. Yeah, next time you gotta pay me. Like next time, I'm sorry. You want to book me, you gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying?
They
Even if
flew
it's only
Sand all the
200.
way out from Philly. You know what I mean? For
Yeah,
her
yeah,
opponent
and
to
they,
not show up.
yeah, and that's crazy. That's crazy. But I will say, I was kind of worried about them not, upholding, my part of the agreement with them, and he actually did. I mean, it wasn't exactly to the T what it was supposed to be, but he still held up his part of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? And it definitely helped me out because, I mean, being a new battler, and you know what I'm saying, I was the only person on this whole card that had never had a live battle. So, for me to have gotten my transportation taken care of, and my hotel paid for, but I ain't gonna talk about that. But to have all that paid for me, that right there, man, that's love, and I don't know. It's just this whole battle culture is just fire.
That's a fact. But all right. So let's get back on track. So next day, let the ladies go. You know what I mean? Taylor J and Tokyo Judy.
Mm-hmm.
I say if you take off for the stumbles or whatever, if you don't want to give Stiff a Note battle of the night, then I think the ladies probably had battle of the night. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like I missed a little bit of Judy's first or whatever because you know what I mean, like I was back there at the bar and
Right.
like I was chopping it up with a couple of people, but I heard, you know what I mean, I heard enough to where like I knew that she was cooked. um I think that like through the whole thing, I think Judy kind of slowed down in her third. In my opinion, I missed Taylor J's third because we all had to go move our vehicles. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I actually got back pretty quickly after that one. So yeah, whenever you're done.
No, yeah, it's good, but I think I gave it to like Judy 2-1. I can't really
Mm-hmm.
call the third.
Yeah.
So, but I think that might have been battle of the night if you want to take off for Stiff and Notes. You know what I mean,
Right.
hick if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Well, shit, man. I know. Well, Taylor J did her thing. She did her thing. I mean, Judy. She came with energy. You feel me? She
Mm.
came with a whole bunch of, and I think that's what's her name actually said that. Taylor J actually said that in her round. She's like, you got all this damn energy, like and she was so like like I guess more pleasing to the eye, not as far as looks, but when we talking about performance wise, she was a lot more, visual, more, I don't know, like just more. Somebody wants to watch her over, Taylor J last night. But
Yeah.
as far as
I think
bars,
Taylor J made
content,
it very close. I think she did a lot, like made it a lot closer than people expected it. Honestly.
yeah. I mean, yeah. As far as and like I said, as far as bars go, I mean, Taylor J definitely had a whole bunch of multis. You know what I'm saying? She had a million multis. Like it was crazy. And it gets to the point with her when she's rapping. It gets to the point where she actually sounds really, really, really slow in how she delivers. But like once you get it later on, it's like, okay, well, it was a multi. I get it now. Like
Exactly.
all of this stuff was tied into it. I understand now. Like, but yeah, like I think that's definitely something she could work on. It's just her delivery. Maybe that's not the best approach what she's doing, because it kind of takes away from the fact that she really does have punches and she really does have bars, but you can't really tell when you punching
Exactly.
really, really slowly. It's like, damn, it took you a while. You know, Harlem Nights. You ever seen that scene in Harlem Nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a while, but I got it.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
I think overall, I think it was a pretty good battle. So you know, what I mean, the battle with the big three names, they were all one rounders. So it's a little bit easier to break down. First we had C3 and BC. BC was cooking, man. He was definitely out like he was out the gate. He had comedy. He had like performance. He had bars. Like I think he did very well for what he was set up to be. You know, I mean, we were kind of worried before then because I like seeing his
yeah,
promo for the battle. We were like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like,
yeah, he's weird. Like it's like, bro, you're weird. But he actually had, and I think he had the aggression that I had. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
He's just a lot louder aggression that I had, and to me, I favor that battle style. You know what I'm saying? So I was into it. I was listening to what he had to say. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
I
yeah, he
lightweight.
did.
I'm gonna keep it real. I lightweight have him winning this battle.
Whew.
You know what I mean? C3
Yeah,
C did her thing. She had some dope shit too. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say it was clear by any means. I mean I know Note's gonna give it to her because she said his bar, you know what I mean? But it was like it was dope, but I think I got BC winning this one, honestly.
yeah. Um, now that I know that C3, wrote that shit the same day, I gotta give it to her. And that's really the reason why. Is because think about it. What she wrote was fire. It was able to, what I'm saying, hang in with him. You know what I mean? And just to know that she wrote that the same day and then came and
I
just did it.
wasn't aware of that, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. That's what Zan was actually telling me while we were standing over there talking to C3.
Hmm.
She's like, yeah, like this is the second time I've seen this bitch do this. She fucking wrote that shit today on the way here. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah. And then when she said your shit, I guess you were up on stage or whatever, and she was sitting in the back here, and she was like, yeah, I'm putting that in my round. And I was like, what? Like, just thinking about that, like it's crazy for me. It's crazy for me, but
Yeah, because they
like,
were posted up. All three of them were posted up back at the bar the
yeah, yeah,
whole event.
yeah,
They kind of stayed out the crowd. They were just watching everybody. You know what I mean? I
hmm
guess scouting or whatever.
yeah, yep. So I don't know. I think they kind of, to me, I kind of got a sense at first that they were, they felt like they were too good to even be in the same room as us, which it's true. It's true. Let's
mean,
not, you know what I'm saying? But do you want to act do you want to act like that? As a battler, I stay humble. Scotty is one of the most humble battle rappers I've ever met in my life. Swear. That dude right there, anybody. He never puts anybody down. Never. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Scotty.
Never.
I mean, Note said that Scotty. Whenever I was going back there for my interview or whatever, he, you know, what I mean, he dapped me up. He hollered at me, asked me
Yeah, yeah.
what I was looking to do in battling and whatnot. So I'm gonna
hmm
try to talk to him about doing some shit out there. Note said that he came hollered at him too. You know, what I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
told
Yeah,
him say commended him for standing in front of his boy. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. He told me, he's like, look, we gonna get you a battle on Houston Barcode. We got to, we got to get you a plate out here. You gonna rock with us from now on. And Stiff actually ended up saying the same thing, man. Like, like
Yeah, yeah. Stiff
I'm
cool
right.
as shit too, honestly.
He's cool. He's cool. He's a cool dude, man. Really cool dude. And I'm glad, and battle rap is really good.
What'd you say? You cut out. You
Sorry
good now?
about that. Yeah, somebody called me, man. I'm sorry about that.
It's all good.
Um, yeah.
Battle rap is
So yeah, can y'all hear me?
yeah.
We keep. Yeah, it's pretty good on as far as like gang shit. People, still being respectful and not trying to mess up the culture. Like not trying to mess up what people have been trying to build for years. You know, because there's just certain perceptions about battle rap, and you know, I'm glad that me and him could stand on that same stage and then stand off the stage together. You know what I'm saying? And not have any issues. You know, and I really didn't anticipate him bringing that up that I was, you know, doing what I was doing, but he definitely did, and I think I kind of paid for it a little bit, but uh, yeah, he's a cool dude, man. Then you got so who else? Oh, as far as C3 though, she freestyled a lot of her shit, so I do want to kind of give it to BC, you know, because he did his thing.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, so next we got 40 bars and Double M, and this battle was kind of filled with some fuckery. I'm gonna keep it real, man. This shit was kind of retarded. 40 got Double M went first, man. He did all right, man. He had some good, like but his entourage, man, his peoples was wild.
Yeah,
And
his
then
peep. Yeah,
you had one guy in the crowd. I'm not even gonna give shine to that cat, but that cat was wilding on 40 side or whatever the fuck. Tried to step up on stage at one point. Like that shit was retarded.
yeah, yeah.
But
That that battle. I actually have some of that on video. That battle was pretty bad.
I
As
got
far
40
as you know,
taking it.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely got 40
But
taken.
she cut her round early because like she was just like sick of all the fuckery, man. Which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that because y'all done paid to bring this woman out here. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
And now it's just like this is what you get as the return on your investment. And people
Exactly.
fucked shit up for you, man.
Yeah. And
Like
you know, I was talking to her, and she said, you know, honestly, I'm probably never gonna come back here, and it's really unfortunate, you know.
I hate that, man.
She said, I'm probably not ever gonna come back here because this is the reason why these niggas are stuck where they're stuck at, and they're stuck down here because they don't know how to act, you know. And it's like, damn, like, you know,
Y'all
shit like
fucked up
that
a good
is,
thing, man.
yeah, yeah, a good thing because
And
you know, having 40 bars endorse a league, you know what I'm
mm,
saying? Just that in itself, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna look at it and be like, all right, well, what the fuck's going on over here? You know? And then you see people on the card, you see Big Cannon on a card, you see, you know what I'm saying, you see 40 bars, you see C3, you see all those people's, and you know, it's just like, okay, well, let me look at it, let me see what's going on with it. Um and give me 1 second. Yeah, you can go ahead with the rest of the stuff, man.
no, like I say, I got 40 taking it, even though she had to cut her round early and shit. Like I say, that shit was just it was dumb as hell, man. I didn't see Double M for the rest of the night after that, honestly. I don't know if he left or what happened. But yeah, like 40 was not having that shit. I mean, we got to chop it up with her after, you know what I mean, after the event before she left. So hopefully maybe like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't all bad, but this is why people whatever, but y'all got to keep your entourage in control, man. Y'all need to quit bringing these motherfuckers that are just gonna fuck some shit up for you. Quit bringing them through to the event, man. Like, but Big Cannon and Boogie, man. Um, Boogie went first, man. He like I say, the energy had kind of like been fucked up by the previous battle or whatever. He did all right, man. I don't think it was great, but I think it was all right. It was pretty good. Um, but I have Big Cannon winning. Um, I think that he kind of like controlled the crowd a little bit more. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I thought
definitely.
a couple of his bars were better. He
Yeah,
started freestyling towards the end, which I think was might have been a mistake.
yeah,
But
yeah. You know, Big Cannon's actually known just like DNA. You know, and had that battle.
mm,
Um, actually known for for freestyling.
yeah,
He's known for that shit. Just like him. I mean, just like Charlie Clips. Um, Big Cannon is known for freestyling, but last night I don't think it worked in his favor because you know, I mean, he had it. He had it. I don't know why he did that. He should have just ended his round.
I think a couple of them might have hit, but I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't think that it was necessary to
Right.
drag it as long as it
Yeah,
did.
he didn't have to do that.
But I mean, yeah, altogether, I don't think there was a truly like bad battle.
Yeah.
All notes, I
Uh,
think that's a
oh,
success.
I don't know, man. It's debatable for me. I think that battle that came after mine was kind of. I think it
Well,
was pretty
Note
bad.
was open in the first couple, man. So I kind of gotta give credit for that. But that might have been the worst battle of the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I say, a lot. It's unfortunate that a lot of these cats didn't show up. And
Yeah.
some of them did show up with some bullshit. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's the first event of a new league, and for all that happened, I think it was a success, man. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I
was
mean?
definitely a successful night. I mean, as far as the people, there was a good turnout too. And I
Facts.
was worried about it. I was worried about it. As soon as we stepped in the venue, I was just like, man, I don't know. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people here.
Yeah,
But then
because
at
the
the
vibe
last
of the
second,
vibe of the venue, I kind of fucked with it. It had that real grimy feel, you know what I mean? It was a real like hood club type of joint. But um, like I understand what you're saying though. Like because if you pull the venue location up, you can find the address, but it doesn't actually like have the venue name on a map. You know
yeah.
what?
And actually, what's funny? I actually ended up finding it. You know what it says? It says Club Inc. Or it says Culture Inc. It doesn't say Club Culture. And I was like,
Okay.
okay. I was like, all right, well, right, they need to get that straightened out so that people know, how to get to it. But like you said, man, it was definitely a success. Definitely a success. If they were charging more at the door, or charging more, on an Eventbrite, definitely would have made a good profit. Um, I mean, well, I say that, but I don't know how much they paid for 40
Exactly.
or for Big Cannon. So, but it was a good investment because when you think about it, now people are going to be looking at the league.
That's a
You know,
fact.
you want big matches like that because when you come into it, I used to own my own league. When you come into it, you're like, damn, how am I going to get the attention of people who have been battling on other platforms? How do you get their attention? How do you just come in and say, hey, my league is where it's at? And by him doing what he did, as far as getting 40 and all of them, that definitely was a good step. Definitely
Yeah,
a good
that's
step.
a fact. But
Yeah.
yeah, and like I say, a lot of these, I think it really separated it. It separated the, you know, what I mean, like some of the names from the others. Like I said, in my opinion, Battle of the Night, Stiff versus Note, Humble Brag. I think you know, what I mean, I think I might have had the performance of the night. But
You crazy.
I mean,
Hell no. I'm just
I
playing
don't
with you.
know.
I'm just playing with you.
I was about to say, I mean, you feel free to tell me if I'm bugging. You was there, I wasn't there, man.
Nah, bro, you definitely did your thing.
But no, man.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I like we talked to the league owner, man. He said he's trying to set, you know, what I mean, something up for February. He said the next big card he's trying to hold is going to be in April.
Yeah.
So I wanna see where they go from there, man. But successful event. Hey, yo, Dre, you got
Definitely.
anything else you wanna, you know, what I mean, you wanted to cover before we get out of here? Because I think we kind of covered it all.
I just want to give a shout out to Official, man. You know what I mean? Seen
Go
the pics
ahead.
that you had. She was looking good. So I just want to definitely give a shout out to Official.
Hey, man. But all right, man. Yeah, so that's what's up, man. Y'all be watching for this footage to drop. We definitely gonna share it around as soon as it gets out there, you know what I mean? Note, no, y'all be watching for Note to be on the come up too, man. We in
Definitely,
this
man. I
bitch
appreciate
now.
that.
But yeah, Outsider Media Group, man, KTL.
540 Dre VA all day. This video will be uploaded by the morning. I'm gonna be working on editing tonight.
Copy that.